So how do you think social media has affected you?
So, during COVID, we were all isolated, so I watched a lot of social media. And how when you scroll, you like a video, and then it's just gonna bring up more video of that genre on your
Recommendation.
feed. Yeah, it's just gonna give you a recommendation. So, we were playing football back in high school, and I really wanted to get fit, Jack, and more athletic for the season. And we didn't have a season that year because of COVID. So it was like when we were gonna come back, it's gonna be go time. And um, I watch all these like fitness trainer and all those like influencer that would make you like some videos about getting into the gym, waking up at 5 a.m., make you read books, but also like getting up early, working out, go to the gym. I was consumed by that. I was obsessed by it. I got up to it was good but bad at the same time. I was scrolling my ass off, and when I wasn't, I was applying what like they would do. And most of the time, it's a good thing what they're saying, but too much of it is just it's brain rot. You're getting trained to be a soldier. Like it's
Yeah.
no emotion, do this, do that, and I was living by it. And I feel like I kind of lost myself to social media by trying to be someone that I'm not really. I'm more of a relaxed person, really wild in the way that I do
Goofy.
stupidity, yeah, goofy stupidities and just yeah. So yeah, I feel like it has affected me because I would not live at like the way I wanted. I was just told to be this guy, and if I wasn't, I was like
Not worth
nothing.
it.
I was not worth,
Mhm.
and it's not true.
How did you get out of it?
Um, there was no actual turning point or like
Like,
crazy realization. It was more, oh, like slowly by slowly, I would not care anymore, and I was learning that it it doesn't really matter. Like I can still be in shape and work hard without waking up at 5 a.m. every morning or reading every single book, like every self improvement book that there is out there. Just be yourself, respect yourself.
Um, it's like kind of like 50-50 because I'm someone who's chronically online, but I also know that it can be like very damaging to a lot of like self-esteem like images and like it can be like very misguiding and misleading. Like it can share a lot of misinformation to a lot of people, especially young kids who will believe stuff that they see and then try it out in their own lives and then it can lead to like a lot of damages, but I know that it's also really beneficial for like careers and promoting certain things like music and marketing. But honestly, it really depends on the person and how they interpret it.
how do you think that social media has affected you?
um well, like I said, I'm chronically online and like the brain rot's actually really bad. um but it's a great way to communicate with people, like especially if you don't like if someone lives across the country and you don't have their number, like you can contact them on social media like Instagram, Snapchat. But it's also a really good way of like building a platform if you want to go into social media as a career, stuff like that.
What do you think about social media?
Well, I'm at a loss a bit because social media, it's good and it's bad. You end up scrolling for way too fucking long. Like I noticed like last weekend I was on my phone for 4 fucking hours after I woke up. 4 fucking hours. Like that's crazy. And it goes by like this. And it's like time goes by fast without doing something productive. Like you sit in a line and it time goes by so slowly, but then you have like a night out with friends, it goes by so fast. It's going by so fast without being fun. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's and like back in the day, well, I mean, I don't live back in the
Back
day.
in the day.
Back in my day, nah, but like didn't people like, okay, let's say you're trying to meet someone, didn't people have to like put in much more effort,
Yeah.
like to talk and to go out? And like, imagine you're sitting at home doing nothing right now, right? What are you gonna do? You're gonna go on your phone. What do you used to do? You know, like, you went out, you went outside. Fuck, it's snowing, you don't care. You put your snow pants on, you go fuck around with friends. You know, you do something. Now you do fuck all, you know? It's like, I don't know, like, it sucks because I'm a part of the problem. And I can't even remove myself. You know,
Are
it's
you
an
sh-
addiction.
You can't remove yourself. What do you mean?
Like, I can't stop. Like, you can't stop it. You go on your phone to text someone, you end up, they sent you a reel, you click it, and it's a reflex. It's so fucking stupid. You click it, you know what I mean? You know, it's like, it's fucking, dude. Your brain is like hardwired for that shit. I mean, it does spread some good information. Like, there's motivational videos, you know, people teaching how to do shit. But like, a lot of it is just kind of ass. And it doesn't really help. Back in, like, what was motivation back in the day, you know? Like, I wouldn't say that there's more successful people now at a young age than there was before. You just didn't know about them, you know? And I don't think it's motivational videos helping. It's just people that were anyways going to be successful no matter what. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. That's kind of my take on social media.
What platforms do you use?
I mainly use Instagram. I mean, if you count YouTube as a social media, I use YouTube. Rarely Snapchat, never TikTok. I don't have it. I also use Facebook. Facebook, however, I do feel is more nicely adapted. I don't use it like day to day. You know, I use it for marketplace, but I'm saying for the other generations, I think it's more well adapted to just kind of like using it as a social media. You're just networking. You're not scrolling on Facebook. Nobody scrolls on Facebook. You know what I mean? I just add my grandma
For
on
like
there.
grandmas.
Anyways, but yeah, that's mainly what I use.
Which like platform out of the ones you use is do you think is the least censored?
That's hard. I mean, if you counted Snapchat, because I get some pictures on there that should be censored. Like, I mean, YouTube, if you search for it, yeah. But, like, you won't find any death or anything there.
What do you think about social media?
I think it's okay. I mean, it's nice for communication, but it's like a really bad place for, I guess, content, in my opinion.
When you say content, what do you mean?
I mean, like, there's so much stuff that's like sponsored and like false advertising, or people who have different political beliefs sharing their beliefs and like in wrong ways, I guess. Obviously freedom of speech, but if someone is looking up to a certain creator or like someone who's on social media, they start sharing like all of their political beliefs. We all know what happened with Kanye. Just like it can become such a train wreck.
What platforms are you on?
All of the social media, but I mostly just use Snapchat because that's how I talk to all my friends.
Okay. And what do you think social media has done to you?
Oh my God. Well, I made the mistake of downloading social media when I was quite young, but I really it changed my perspective of things. So like instead of looking at people around me and getting influenced by like my family, my friends, people at my school, I was influenced by fake people on social media. So stars who were flaunting like their perfect image of a body or their face or their hair, making sure everything's perfect, no acne, no scars, no absolutely nothing. Thinking that was real. That was a real standard, and that's how you had to be if you wanted people to like you. And I feel like it really created such a dysmorphia in my brain, and it was awful. But social media isn't everything.
And how did you get out of that dysmorphia?
I got out of high school. As soon as I got to college, I didn't care as much anymore. And I realized that social media wasn't everything. You didn't need to be completely up to date with culture and all of that stuff. So as long as you have the right friends, the right people around you, you don't really need social media.
Facts. You know what cancel culture is?
Yes, yeah.
And what do you think about that?
I think it's aggressive. I think that regular people aren't recorded every single day. Every human makes mistakes. Some are more severe than others. But if you are a person who is recorded every single free moment that you get, you have zero privacy, you're bound to make a mistake. And if someone wants to cancel you for that, that's what they're going to do. And as soon as one person gets it going, it's like a whole mass of people. And sometimes they don't deserve it because humans just make mistakes, or sometimes they do deserve it, but that's not really for us to decide.
And where do you think like cancel culture came from?
I'm gonna say probably like the early forms of aggressive media, so like paparazzi and stuff like that, recording everyone's moves, like every celebrity's like daily life. As soon as they stepped outside their home, they would just surveil 24-hour their home and catch every little thing that they do.
What's your opinion on social media?
It's kind of scary.
Like scary, like how?
Especially Instagram. It's not, I feel like it's not monitored as well as any other like social media platform. Cause like just a few weeks ago on social media, there was a lot of like, gore and like a lot of like disgusting stuff on it, just like randomly popping up, to like everyone's feed. So, and like fights. So that's how I feel.
So how do you think social media has affected you? I mean, and like include DMs as well. Like,
I feel like social media has helped me a lot as like a person who likes to document like my life, I guess. At the same time, it kind of like zoomed in more on like the insecurities, and like that's kind of like how I grew them in the first place, even though like it's most of the stuff that I can't really like control. Like I would like when I was younger, I'd be like, why am I not white?